Okay, here's a look at my mill. I think I know what's going on with it now. I think I retrammed the head to the column. The X is within a few tenths. The Y was within half total, so a couple tenths, either direction. I didn't adjust it because it was harder to get shims back there. Within a half is good enough for most of what I'm going to need to do. Then I retrammed the column to the table. Found out I had a give that was a little loose on my Y, so that was, making it fall off more on the edges. But I have it retrammed. I don't know if that'll come out very clear or not, but that is right on 0 on the front and right on 0 on the back. Not within a couple it's dead nuts on 0. Now, if I just swing the indicator around, you can see that in the middle, that's about 2 thousandths high. And as I go towards the middle of the table, it gets higher and higher and higher until it's almost around the 4 range. And then it starts off right at 4, right at the edge of the land on the next one, and then tapers back down, and then across, and then back to 0. And that's what you can see on both sides. Both sides at any given point from the left to the right are good. So it's in tram as much as I can get it in tram, but you'll notice that all points on this are clockwise from 0, so they're all high. So the middle lands of the table are higher than the edge. But somebody made the comment, and I thought about it before, but it didn't. I must have had something wrong with my tram before, because it seemed like it was swooping more. It was higher at each end of the land, but it seems like it's lower, it gets higher all the way to the middle, and then it's lower. So it's more like the table is just higher in the middle. And I'm thinking that has to do with the grinding that I had to do on the bottom of the table for a clearance for the ball nut, because it's primarily in this area right here. I don't know why that would make the edges out here higher, but it might. And I also, since the one give was loose, I was getting a lot of rise on the side, but that's down within half thou to a thou total change when I run all the way to the extension of the table. Anyway, that's what's wrong with my table. Also, I've got a carbide blank for making end mills or drills or whatever out of that they let me borrow at work. You can tell if you're down at bird's eye view. I don't know if this will come out on the camera or not. You can probably see over here just a little bit of light shining through. And if you can hear that, it wobbles. At either side, but it seems like it rides in the middle. Like right here, I can see a little light on both sides, and it's only hitting right here in the middle. So I think if I can either scrape, sand, something just a little bit off the middle, it's just high. Any thoughts? Or do I just need to take it in? I am going to go ahead and get an aluminum plate because I want a grid plate on it anyway. But I just would like this to be a little bit better surface to put anything on when I don't have the grid plate on there.